Commander Zythka flexed his forearms nervously as the massive human vessel drifted into sensor range. The triumphant Conquest, flagship of the Terran Defense Fleet, hung motionless against the cosmic void like a metallic predator. Its angular hull bristled with weapons arrays and sensor clusters that seemed to track every movement of the Corvani reconnaissance ship. Status report? Zythka clicked through his mandibles, his bioluminescent patches flickering with anxiety. The human vessel is maintaining position at the border of neutral space, replied Science Officer Nexti, her tentacles dancing across the bioneural interface. They appear to be conducting routine patrols. Zythka studied the readouts with all 6 of his compound eyes. The Corvani collective possessed technology that could peer through stellar cores and unravel the quantum signatures of civilizations 1,000 light-years away. Their scanners could map the neural pathways of a living brain from orbit, decode genetic sequences through ship hulls, and analyze the emotional states of entire crews without ever being detected. Yet here they sat, afraid to aim their most basic sensors at a single human warship. Sir, the Science Council is requesting detailed scans of the human vessel's defensive capabilities. Next, he reported, her color patterns shifting to deep purple, the Corvani equivalent of dread. They want to understand how such a primitive species has managed to hold territory against 3 separate galactic powers. Zythka's secondary hearts began racing. Absolutely not. Maintain passive observation only. The younger officer's confusion was evident in her rapid chromatophore changes. Commander, our stealth systems are completely undetectable by human technology. They still use crude electromagnetic sensors and basic gravitational wave detectors. What could possibly? Tell me, Nexti, Zythka interrupted. What do you know about the hegemony's first contact with humanity? The standard briefing mentions that negotiations were unsuccessful. The humans refused integration into the galactic community. Zythka pulled up a classified file with a gesture. The hegemony sent their most advanced deep-scan probe to analyze human military capabilities. It was equipped with quantum tunneling sensors that could map every atom in a target vessel without leaving the slightest trace. Nexti leaned forward, her attention focused. What happened? The probe successfully infiltrated the human ship's quantum structure. It began mapping their weapon systems, analyzing crew psychology, downloading their computer networks. Everything was proceeding normally. Zythka paused, his third lung wheezing slightly. Then the humans noticed something was wrong. Impossible. Quantum tunneling scans operate outside conventional spacetime. There's no way to detect. The crew reported feeling uneasy. Their primitive intuition somehow sensed the intrusion. Zythka's patches dimmed to their darkest setting. Within minutes, they had isolated and identified the quantum signature. Not with technology, with instinct. Nexti's tentacles froze. They detected a hegemony stealth probe with intuition? It gets worse. Once they realized they were being scanned, they didn't retreat or call for help. They began broadcasting everything. Ship specifications, crew psychological profiles, tactical doctrines, strategic weaknesses, all of it. Zythka brought up tactical displays showing the incident. They turned their greatest vulnerability into a weapon. I don't understand. Every other species in the galaxy tries to hide their capabilities from potential enemies. Humans do the opposite. They publish their weapon specifications, broadcast their military strategies, even release documentary footage of their training exercises. Zythka's voice dropped to a whisper. They want us to know exactly what they're capable of. Next he stared at the human warship with new understanding. It's psychological warfare. Precisely. When you know nothing about an enemy's capabilities, you can plan around assumptions. But when they show you exactly how dangerous they are, you realize that their confidence isn't bravado, it's warning. The triumphant Conquest began a slow rotation, its weapon ports tracking across the void with mechanical precision. The message was clear. We see you, we're not afraid, and we want you to know it. Set course for home, Zythka ordered. And remember, sometimes the most terrifying enemy is the one who has nothing to hide. As the Corvani ship slipped away into hyperspace, the human vessel continued its patrol, broadcasting its presence to anyone listening, daring the universe to test humanity's resolve.